The world didn't wake up one morning and decide to destroy itself. It happened slowly, quietly, like a storm that was building far beyond the horizon, a storm everyone saw coming, yet no one dared to stop. The year was 1914, and the world, a web of empires, pride, and fragile alliances, was about to unravel in a way no one had imagined. Because history doesn't start with the sound of explosions, it starts with silence. With decisions made in royal halls, behind closed doors, by men who believed they were untouchable. And when the silence broke, the world fell into its first great war. It began with one gunshot. A single moment in Sarajevo. Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, was assassinated by a young man with fire in his heart and revolution in his eyes. That bullet didn't just kill a man, it shattered a century of uneasy peace. Within weeks, telegrams flew, threats were made, and armies began to move like chess pieces on a board drenched in arrogance. Austria-Hungary blamed Serbia, Russia stood to defend it, Germany promised to back Austria, France prepared its forces, and Britain, watching from across the channel, waited, until waiting was no longer an option. The dominoes had fallen. The alliances that once promised protection, now guaranteed destruction. Europe transformed into a ticking machine of death. In just weeks, millions of men, farmers, students, factory workers traded their lives for rifles and uniforms. They marched to war, waving flags and singing songs, believing they would be home by Christmas. But Christmas came, and went, and the killing never stopped. The early years of the war, 1914 to 1916, became a haunting chapter in human history. The first 3 years carved trenches deep into the earth and deeper into the soul of mankind. The world had never seen industrialized death before. The air filled with smoke and poison. Mud turned to graves, and men became ghosts long before they died. They called it the Great War, but there was nothing great about it. The stronger nations moved first. Germany advanced west through Belgium, believing a quick strike would crush France before Russia could react. It was swift, calculated, and devastating. Britain, enraged by the invasion of neutral Belgium, joined the fight. Soon, what began as a conflict between two nations became a world at war. In the first 3 years, the cost was unimaginable. Millions dead, empires trembling, families shattered forever, children growing up under skies that burned red at night. The war didn't just destroy bodies, it destroyed innocence. It erased the belief that progress and technology would make the world better. Instead, it showed how innovation could perfect destruction. Machine guns, barbed wire, artillery that rained fire for days, and clouds of gas that turned soldiers into shadows of their former selves. Every nation believed it was fighting for something greater: honor, justice, freedom. But by the end of the 3rd year, no one remembered why it began. The world had fallen into madness. And yet, beneath the horror, something else was happening. The rise of new powers, the crumbling of old empires, the shifting of the world order itself. The United States watched from across the ocean, Italy shifted its alliances, Japan quietly expanded its reach, and Germany, once confident, began to bleed from the inside. The world was changing faster than anyone could understand, and no one could stop it. Why did the war start? Was it pride? Was it revenge? Or was it the illusion that power could be controlled? Once it was unleashed, history doesn't give simple answers, it leaves scars, and those scars tell the truth. The first 3 years of the Great War showed humanity what it was capable of, both in courage and in cruelty. But this was only the beginning, because while the guns thundered in Europe, far darker forces were beginning to move. Please like and subscribe to our channel.